that way. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm closing this little black gap.
There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. Look, now we're rolling. Yeah, I'm going to have to write somebody at TikTok about this shit. That's all I know. That's all I know. Anywho, hi guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. This is the third episode of the Fun and Facts Show. All right. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm the fun, and this is...
I use the facts. Hector.
All right, awesome. So what we like to do is we like to bring you all of the current events, especially the news part of it. We want to keep you updated and keep you informed so that when you go to the dinner table or when you're out and about, when you're whoever you're talking to, you can have these conversations. All right. So that's what we want to do. We're going to have a little bit of fun while doing so. And what we do ask, because we are streaming on the tube and also on here, TikTok, is stay engaged. Comment, share what you think. Also, if you're on the TikToks, make sure that you are doing all of the good things because TikTok rewards engagement. So let's make sure that we're doing that. Also, guys, let's make sure if we're on the tube that we're liking the stream, that we're supporting. Any donations are definitely appreciated and accepted. All right. I want to let you guys know that we're not going to be calling out every single gift that is sent. That doesn't mean that you don't have to send them, but we're not going to be calling it out because, again, we're giving you a show here and we want to make sure that the focus is on the content that is being provided to you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And again, let's just do all of the good things, guys. Oh, and if you do want to show some love, links are in the bio. Okay, so Hector, you first. I always say you go first. What do you want to talk about first?
So I did some reading on statements that were made literally just yesterday, and now I can actually show y'all. So that part is super duper cool.
Awesome.
The Trump administration went to war with the Democrats in America as a whole, as we know, during the shutdown over the live undocumented migrants getting access to healthcare and all these good things, and then shut it down and proceeded to extend their fight over with SNAP, so on and so forth. But now we're seeing the Trump administration change their tune. As we know, there's been a healthcare plan on the books for them for 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. It's right there. Then it became a concept of a plan. But then up to now, we have Republicans trying to cut subsidies, trying to limit healthcare with no solutions, and then ending the ACA and the continuing resolution that Democrats caved into. And now we have the Trump administration walking back what they are saying. Well, walking back a little bit, I should say, with Trump's recent statements yesterday being that the extension of the ACA subsidies might be necessary.
Yes.
There was some early reporting that he came out and said that we would do it for 2 years. I don't know where that came from. It was an alleged political report that was posed, but there's no confirmation for that. I'm just speaking on Trump's direct words, in which quote he said, "Somebody said I want to extend them for 2 years. I don't want to extend them for 2 years. I'd rather not extend them at all. Some kind of an extension may be necessary to get something else done." Now, privatization. Why am I struggling with this word?
I don't know. It's like proprietary for me. Privatization. Say it slowly. Take your time, baby. Take your time.
And here we are. We went through this huge shutdown. We're losing subsidies. Americans' healthcare is about to skyrocket in December, coming to 2026, right around the holidays, mind you. People lost their SNAP payments. So many people were laid off and then came back, and they're still struggling. All for the ACAs to have the potential of being extended. And I think that's a reason for every last one of us to be extremely angry. Yeah. Because then it's like, what did we just go through?
What did we
What was the point of that?
We've been saying that since they did it. What was it, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? Like, what was the point of all of this? Why did you make people go through this if we were going to keep the subsidies anyways, or if we were going to get nothing from it? Like, what was the reason? Like, Cardi B has something to say about it, but whatever.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I love doing that. But yeah, so what did Trump give like any reason as to why they may end up extending them, or is it just throwing it out there and seeing what sticks again? Is that what it is?
The reason is because we had yet another delay from Trump's healthcare proposal. The delay is because it doesn't exist. So we had another delay. There's a lot of pushback from congressional Republicans. They had quite a few things to say about that, and constituents are getting angry. And I think, as we see on our side of the aisle, when we get angry, it doesn't seem to mean anything. It takes Republicans getting worked angry up for them to finally go, oh, well, we should probably do something about this.
Exactly.
So this is where the report's coming from.
Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, because they don't really care what the libs have to say about anything. Like, the libs could starve and unalive for all they care. They could just, like, we could die. But yeah, the Republicans, no, they can't. They care about them, apparently, supposedly. Not really. Not really. They don't really care.
Well, it never ceases to amaze me is that they're very selective on caring about people. Because again, when it comes to this thing and that thing, it's trust the plan, defend. But when the fire is really under their foot, which I have no doubt in my mind is because of the files, then we start to see them change their tune. And this is the article that I was referencing here.
Make it bigger.
Fast forward down to this part. It needs to be a bit bigger.
Yeah.
I got you. And that may be too big. Give me a second.
There we go.
Perfect. Hopefully everyone can read that clearly. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said on November 25th that Trump soon will be making recommendations for improving healthcare, but one thing he isn't contemplating is a quote-unquote straight 2-year extension of the ACA subsidies that were at the center of the recent government shutdown. The president is having ongoing conversations with members of his administration, members of Congress, and private sector experts. Leavitt added he will make recommendations for healthcare policy improvements in the near future. Guys, we've been hearing this since 2012.
Yep.
2010, 2011, we've been hearing this. So it's consistently recommendations are coming. This plan is here. I think we need to just focus on what he said on the debate stage with Kamala Harris. I have concepts of a plan.
I have concepts is exactly what he said. I have concepts. And
every single action backs it up.
Those concepts are never going to come to fruition. I literally think it's just some scribbles on a piece of paper. That's all he did. He just scribbled some shit down on a piece of paper and said, Trump healthcare. That's the plan. And then that was the end of it. Nothing else. There's been no more discussion about it. He only mentions it when asked about it. So there's that. I don't think we're going to get anything from crayons. It. Not the red crayons. I figured Trump would probably write in like white or yellow crayons because, those are the colors that are hardest to see with the crayons. He probably does that. Yeah. In more Trump news, unfortunately. Did you heard the breaking news? I sent it to you earlier, but of course the election interference case out there in Georgia has been dismissed. It's no longer, it goes bye-bye. It's against Trump and his 14 allies, so it's really, really gone. Even though it could have been just put on the back burner. And then with that, after Trump is no longer president, they could have brought the case back. But the prosecutor of the case, Peter Skandalakis, Peter Skandalakis decided that basically it would be too long, 5 to 10 years to prosecute. He didn't want to wait that long. And then also another thing is he thought that it would be basically too costly for the Georgia public. So there's that. The strange thing about this though is like, what do you know about this Pete guy? Do you know anything about him?
I did a little deep dive into him. The crux of it is he's a Republican. I hate
just
to
say
do this
it
because
he's a Republican.
I don't want to
Hector.
I don't want to lean into party politics, but here's the issue. When we look at everything that's happening in this administration, when we look at all the negative actions, it's Republican. It's just Republican. So oftentimes when we say Democrat, this Republican, this everybody, it's all about party for you guys. Well, no, we're just looking at the party that's doing the work.
Exactly.
So once Fannie Willis. Once Fannie Willis was removed, which that was necessary. We know the reasons why. I get it.
Because
and he
she
was appointed.
Wanted to do what lovers do.
once she was removed and he took on the case, which, to be fair, that wasn't necessarily anything suspicious, because I initially thought, oh, why the handpick of Republican? It just turns out that he was ahead of that department, and no one else allegedly wanted to take the case.
Sidebar. Sorry to cut you off. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I just got an idea. I think I'm gonna send him maybe like $10 or something. I'm gonna start calling my shit 100 Republicans versus accountability.
That's a good.
That's the name of my YouTubes from now on. You know who you are. All right,
that's a solid one.
You send me your Venmo so I can do that. Okay, 100 Republicans versus accountability.
Accountability is wild,
because they can take none whatsoever. But yeah, go ahead. But here's the thing. All right, he's a Republican, Hector. Like, that's what he is. He served 25 years as the DA out of Coweta Judicial, some shit like that. So Coweta County, and so that's what he is. He ran as a Republican. He was elected as a Republican, and today he is a Republican. Even though as the sitting prosecutor, he's supposed to be nonpartisan. That's not what he is. So we have to call it like it is. What do you mean don't want to play party politics?
Well, I'm saying it's the center thing that people like to go to stay as middle ground as possible. But at the end of the day, party politics, you can run from it, but it's not going to run from you.
Exactly.
And at that point, it's just running from reality.
Exactly.
But his particular appointment to the case isn't necessarily the issue. It was a thing where allegedly he said no one else wanted to take the case, which I can actually see being likely, especially in Georgia.
Yeah.
So he chose to, but he was a Trump appointee. And I'm more so concerned with the reasoning as to why he said we're not going forward with it, which is what Erica already went over, the strain and the fact that it would take years. I'm sorry, I didn't know that we were putting a time frame and limit on justice. I didn't know
exactly.
They ran off of election fraud and election interference and integrity and all these different things, and we have the case that could help clarify some of that, give some accountability for that. It would take too long.
Exactly.
It's all about their boy. It's all about protecting their boy.
Exactly. It's all about protecting their boy. And with that being said, like, Mango just keeps getting away with shit. Because the first things first is I know that no one wanted to take the case, but the thing about it is that this guy, he literally appointed himself. He appointed himself, which actually outside of the rules. He's not supposed to do that. So I have this he appointed himself, but he's also the boss. That's why it made it easy for him to be able to just simply have this case dismissed, to make that decision and to go as fast as he did with it, to basically getting the case a few months ago to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the case because I don't want to do it. So that's what we have here. And I'm still stuck on him being a Republican. And can we do a quick, not off topic, but on topic type of deal for this one? Okay. My question for you is, why do people on the left keep thinking that they have to take the high road? Because you just did it. You was like, I don't want to play party politics. All they do is play party politics. That's like a tongue twister also. Party politics. That's all they do. Like literally, they don't do anything else. Everything for them is about identity. Everything is about identity for them. And we sit over here like, no, we're not going to go ahead and we're not going to lean into that. But no one listens to us because all we're talking about is facts, and they're doing nothing but appealing to emotions. I'm about to start appealing to emotions. No appealing to emotions. Okay.
The basis of it is very much appealing to emotions. And first off, that is necessary. I think our emotions drive everything that we do. We're just supposed to have a line between that and fact, that and justice, that and accountability. But I do think we very much have a trying to take the high road problem, especially considering that the quote unquote lows are not low. Like, let's be real. Calling it like it is not low at all. That's just being straightforward. And I think we need a lot more of that. I think the American people at this point, since we've seemingly thrown decorum out of the window, we need to be a bit more direct. We need to be straightforward with whatever we're saying, however we're saying it, whatever we're doing. But at the same time, I do think there's this line, and this is something I try to be careful of without also being one of the purity politics people. of, I really do not want to look in any way, shape, or form like them. I don't want to sound like them. I don't want to talk like them. And we don't. But that's, I think, where the basis of this whole guarding it thing comes from, and like making sure that we don't lean too much into their tactics.
Play ball, nigga. I'm sorry.
Play ball, nigga is crazy.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm supposed to be taking the high road. No, I'm not. All right. When they go low, I go to the taverns of hell. All right. Let me see here. It's something that I saw along maybe a week or so ago. I think I wanted to talk about it last week, but we weren't able to get into it. Basically, the DNC, like in regards to campaigning, they've been exploring the manosphere. Yeah, like the male loneliness epidemic, all of that. So let's see here. I want to see about that. And I think we might have some news that we have to go into.
I did want to finish up something going back to what we were talking about with Trump's, I guess, exposure of the fact that the ACA just may be extended, at least for a small time period. And it was fast forwarding here. Ultimately, he's been talking about the crux of his argument when it comes to doing away with the ACA is essentially, we just want to give more power to the people to choose. We don't need the government so involved because the government is what's making it expensive and all these different things, which is ridiculous because the ACA and these subsidies was a response to privatized healthcare being so high. But this health savings account thing is really blowing my mind, that this man really said with his full chest that we just want to create something that's already existed. It's available with several different plans. And it's just you taking your own money and putting it to the side. And then you put it to the side for emergencies that you can then pull into for your own healthcare. It's no type of assistance. It's no type of lowering your actual cost, but it's framed that way.
That is stupid.
A ton of people who presented to me in debates and conversations, and a few people presented to me like, he wants to give you 10,000 account. I'm like, he's not putting the 10,000 in your account.
No, you're putting the 10,000 in. Have they heard of a HSA, a health savings account? Have you ever heard of one of those?
He said, I want to give money to the people directly. Let them go out and buy their own plan.
That's not how it works.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that we were having mandated health insurance this whole time. Did you know we had universal health care this whole time?
Hold on, Hector. There's been a shooting outside of whatchamacallit. Outside, like near the White House, they're saying. I gotta go to Twitter because Legacy Media doesn't have it. I checked whatchamacallit and they don't have it. So give me 1 second here. I hate logging in.
You said outside the White House.
Like near the White House. I'll say near.
Huh. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing now. This is actually one of the few things that X is half decent for.
Exactly.
Really and truly.
We're gonna pull it up and see what is happening. Why am I always live when shit gets happening? Hey, when that other dude started leaning left.
Permanently.
You try not to laugh. You should just laugh. Lean into that shit, yo. You know what? I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not taking a high road. Y'all are like, Erica's so mean. And am I mean or am I reacting? How the hell did I need to figure out why that came up to that much money, by the way. Let me see here.
Not me not remembering what my burner account user information is. If y'all don't have a burner X account, what are you doing?
I thought I did, but it won't let me log in to any damn thing.
I'm trying to do it now. And
there we go.
But yeah, essentially the American people do not know, or the average American person on their side, I should more specifically say, don't know what a HSA is. And this rebranding of giving you money for healthcare is just, no, we're just...
Oh, okay. So the shooter is in custody, Hector. The shooter is in custody.
That was quick.
All right. Let me see here. The shooter is in custody. 2 National Guardsmen were shot point blank near the White House perimeter. One is in critical condition from a head wound. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pull up this tweet. Is from World Source News. So let's go ahead and look at that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, they're doing the.
All right.
Jesus Lord.
Bring forward. My goodness. Okay, can you guys hear that perfectly fine? Can you hear it? Okay. This is just at the scene, guys. This is just literally just at the scene. Nothing. This is at the scene. Oh. Yep, Pennsylvania Avenue right there. Okay, what else do they have? Let's see. They have this right here. Yeah, they say he was apprehended. All right. Here's looks like Metro Police around, or is that Capitol Police? I don't know which one that is. But 2 National Guardsmen? Oh my gosh. What the fudge?
Well, we should be expecting the incoming far leftist did this.
Yeah, pretty much. The radical left. Oh, golly geez. Yeah, so 2 National Guardsmen were shot point blank near the White House, not at the White House, just near it. So near the White House, one is in critical condition due to a head wound. One is in critical condition. I hope he pulls through. I hope he pulls through. That is just friggin' awful. I'm going to keep finding information about it because we have quite a bit more to talk about. But what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I don't know. I'm against gun violence in its totality. I really, really am. I don't fuck with gun violence. I'm not even going to pretend that I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's awful.
We're not going to know motive or anything else for some time.
For some time. And it's just the spin that's about to happen. We already know what the spin is going to be. This is going to be politicized out of the ass. Like, it's going to be quite awful how everyone is basically going to make this a thing. Especially, I ain't going to hold you. We got to start acting like the right is some way, somehow, like, better. They're not. They're not. Because the first thing that damn president is going to say is he is literally...
like that?
Huh?
Who acting like that? We know who's acting like that.
Okay,
that's a them problem.
That's not a us problem. That's a them problem. I don't know if we on the same page, Hector, but that's not a us problem. That's a them problem. But yeah, like, no, these fuckers are gonna basically say that it was the radical left. They're violent. He's gonna say, and this is why we have to deem Antifa a terrorist organization. That's all we're going to get from this. It's going to be absolute nonsense while they lie to us about who actually did it. Because you realize with the guy who supposedly, allegedly, we have to say allegedly, the guy that allegedly shot Kirk, right? We haven't heard much from that. When's the last time you heard something about that?
Been some time. I just think it's funny.
Exactly.
Clips, they got their talking points, and then now no one seems to care.
Exactly. After everyone learned what a groper is it groper? I hate that word. Groper? How do you say it, Hector? Groper. Okay. Yeah. So after everyone figured out and learned what that is, all right, it was no more from them about it being the radical left. It was no more. It was no more. And you know the reason why it was no more? Because people put one and one together. And what's 1 + 1?
Last I checked, 2.
2. Exactly. 2. All right.
Last I checked, but we live in a society.
2 + 2 does in fact equal 4.
I have a sticker for that. Where's my sticker?
You do have a sticker for that. See, some dude named Adamant. Who's that, Hector? I know you know who these people are. I try not to know who they are. They're Adam. Yeah. Who's this guy? Already with the BS. Wasting no time. I'll make it bigger.
What is he? Some type of dude on the right?
Yeah, already. You see that? It says far left radicalism out of control. No, I'm sorry. Far left extremists out of control.
I bet everything in my bank account right now. Right now. You
Mhm.
already know he's white.
Yep.
I bet even in my bank account right now, he's white. So that
I
is
bet my
already gonna be
$2
showing.
in life savings.
I'm not going to ask what your life savings are.
Yep. $2 in life savings. I'm a millennial.
The perpetuators are going to be white men. So this doesn't hurt us in our arguments against, if anything, if we want to talk about taking away firearms, as they tried to do with transgender people before the NRA said, watch your mouth. White men need to lose their guns. If they're going to keep acting like this, you guys have a whole lot of audacity, a whole lot of energy to come out and make things like going straight up to the White House is crazy. No fear.
I want to show you something because I don't use my Twitter account at all. I don't use X at all. Like I probably used X like for like 6 months, 10 years ago when Bubba was like a baby. But Bubba, all right, sorry, this is definitely a non sequitur, y'all. So just bear with me because I can talk about this kid all day. But Bubba, all right, loves, before he had his own phone, he loved going on my phone and doing random stuff. Just random shit, right? Random. What the hell is this screen name? Grab MB the cat? Who is that? Who is that? You don't see it? You see it at the bottom? Let me bring it up. There we go. You see that? Grab MB the cat. Who is that?
Is Life Refinished?
No, Life Refinished was my screen name. Yeah, no. First of all, the way you said that, all right, that's a good username. First of all, I'm talking about the tag name in which it shows when you do that.
I don't know. Who is MB? I have a question.
I don't know. You have to ask Bubba. So there's that. You have to ask Bubba. You can't ask me. So there's that. Grab him by the cat. Oh my God. Did my son do this or did Twitter do this to me? I gotta text my child. Oh my God. Bubba.
The fact that I sat here and I kept saying MB is
me
crazy.
Too. We're so innocent.
As if the picture should have given it away. This is why I need to go to bed. Grab MB is wild.
Grab him by the cat. Oh my God. Bubba, did you change?
I ain't gonna cap. He guilty. He guilty.
There's no way.
That nigga guilty.
There's no way.
Wow.
He doesn't know this stuff. He wouldn't say he's 11. He doesn't know this stuff.
I mean, these 11-year-olds, they smart as hell.
I mean, mine is pretty smart, but he didn't do that. I refuse to believe it. Oh, see, he responded with what? Yeah, he has no idea what I'm talking about. All right, one thing is that he cannot tell a lie. He's really, really bad at lying.
They are blunt.
Really bad at lying. All right, let me see something here. Let me see something. I'm going to ask him. Hold on one moment. Hey,
looking for
Bubba, did you change mommy's name on the Twitter? You don't know? Uh-huh. Do you even know what Twitter is? You do? Did you change mommy's name on Twitter? Mm-hmm. Are you telling the truth? He did that shit. He did it. You did it. Bye, John. Bye. I got you. He did it. You should have saw his face. He did it. Oh my gosh. Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna come to his defense. He said cat instead of, respect. Because he could have said
he did it.
Cat.
But he did it though, Hector. That's the problem. He did it.
Kid has a political sense of humor. I respect it.
Oh
I
gosh,
respect it.
the kid's he's like politics since he was like 3 years old. Don't ask. I don't know, but yeah, that's why I don't kid when I say that he likely could debate these MAGAs and like destroy them. So
I
there's
believe
that.
it. I believe it 6,000%. And you know what? Probably wouldn't lose.
No, he will destroy them. He will make them cry. Thomas Stone. I'm like, he said what? Of course he didn't do it. My baby wouldn't do that. He definitely did. He definitely did. Oh yeah, he would destroy Cosmo. Like he make Cosmo reevaluate his life. He would let Cosmo know for sure that he got destroyed by an 11-year-old. But with that being said, Hector, we're going to keep an eye out on what's going on in DC with the 2 National Guardsmen being shot. Definitely hope that both pull through and have a speedy and, of course, healthy recovery. I don't necessarily say thoughts and prayers because I want more than thoughts and prayers. I want reform. That's what I want. I want reform. I want these types of incidents to stop happening is what I want. That's what I want. So let's see here. I'm getting word that Norm has made a statement on it. I'm gonna
Probably
go.
a load of nonsense.
Of course.
Say the same thing I said a couple months ago with Gumby Kirk that got a account striked. The same reform that would have protected him, the same reform that would have protected these National Guard members, is the exact same reform that would protect our school children and everything else. So if we want to see a reduction in this violence, how about we stop addressing one with thoughts and prayers and the other ones with radical left, and we just fix the problem as a whole? Because even if there was, which it's not, that's why they have to make it up, an influx of radical leftists committing all these crimes and pew-pewings, then the reform that those of us on our side of the aisle want would stop them too. This isn't a party issue, except for when we talk about how one party failed to actually address that problem.
That part. I wish that a lot of the things that we argue back and forth about, people will understand that it's not about party. It's a human issue. Arguing about whether or not people should eat, arguing whether or not, kids should feel safe at school, arguing about whether or not we should have access to affordable, if not free healthcare. Like, these are human issues. And I think once both sides can recognize the humanity in the other, because I think it might be biased, but I think that we can recognize the humanity in others, because I think that everyone should have access to food. I think it should be able to afford to eat. I think everyone should have free healthcare. I think that kids should, not just my child, but all of our children, all right, no matter their age, all right, should feel safe going to school. They shouldn't have to do, what is it called? The shooting drills. They shouldn't have to do that at school. So for me, I recognize the humanity in everyone. And it seems that certain people, they simply don't see others as human beings. They just see them as someone, either an obstacle that they have to overcome, or something that they just have to push out of the way. So there's that. I don't know. But Christy Norm did say something. She said something. Do you want to pull it up, or I can?
If you have it available, yeah, you can just do that. You'll probably do it fast enough.
Okay.
I'll pull it up now.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Bring it forward. All right. Hope you guys can see that. I'll make it. It should be on the screen. Okay. Let me do this here. You're not going to force me to use display capture. I refuse. I don't want to.
Oh, you do? Window.
Yeah. Because I refuse to set up the second monitor. But I think I'm going to have to, because I like the ease of it all. Okay, so Christy Norm did make a statement. All she said is, please join me in praying for the 2 National Guardsmen who were just shot moments ago in Washington, D.C. She said DHS Gov is working with local law enforcement to gather more information, is what she said. Look at this stupid comment right here, guys. Declare martial law in this country. Shut it down and clean it up. I am sick of all the crime in this country and the lackadaisical way is being handled. We can't trust our own judges to issue correct sentences for crime. Clean it up, please. This is by Ram's mom. Does she know what martial law is? This bitch don't know about Pangea. Don't know about Pangea, Hector. Like, do they know what martial law is? All right.
Those who don't know their history are damn to excuse it.
They're not only damn to excuse it, but damn to repeat it, friend. Like, literally. Hey, we don't. Yeah, we don't want martial law. If we have martial law, that means that guy that sits on the orange throne, all right, in the White House, the orange throne with the gold trim, he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. We don't want him doing whatever the hell he wants to do. We don't want that, okay? Let's not wish for martial law. All right?
Gold ain't real, by the way.
What you say?
That gold ain't real, by the way.
It's not. It's definitely from Home Depot. It's definitely from Home Depot.
That would be a bigger concern, actually. If it was, that would be a bigger concern because you're trying to starve people, you're trying to cut this, cut that, but then we make it the White House gold as we're trying to build a now $350 million ballroom.
Did you ever see the video on that though? The video on how he was talking to the people from Fox. It was a lady from Fox. He was talking to her, and he was talking about how he's redecorated the White House and how everything is real gold. And you saw that video? Oh my gosh, pull it up, Hector. Please, please, please. I want people to see that if they haven't seen it, because that is so funny. Yeah, she said Marshall. Yeah, she said Marshall. She did say Marshall. She doesn't know that it's Marshall as in like the name Marshall, but she did say Marshall. Yes. Yeah, she said Marshall. Thank you for pointing that out, Justin. I appreciate that. Thank you. She did say that though.
That's somebody doing a rating of it.
A rating of it is wild. It is martial law. Martial.
I'm trying to remember one of the questions specifically so I can find it because this is just this is NBC cover over. I want to find a video of what he said. Not the guy being a Floridian, John Eichhardt in South Florida. So this is one of his Mar-a-Lago buddies who helped him do that tacky ass job.
Mm-hmm. This is fun. Also, another thing, guys, if you haven't heard, and more gnome news, because you know that lady's a piece of shit. She was the one back in March, while Hector's looking for that video, she was the one back in March who actually gave the order to defy Judge, what's his name? I had his name. Don't forget now. Boasberg it was? What is his name?
Which one are you talking about?
Boasberg. Yeah, Boasberg. Remember when Boasberg said that they couldn't use the Enemy and Aliens Act of 1798 to deport the 261 Venezuelans to El Salvador? All right. Boasberg is the one who told them that they had to turn the plane around. Come to find out, it was Norm who gave the order to keep the plane going down to El Salvador. It was her. It was definitely her ass. Yep, it was her. Yep, the admin has definitely, told she's the scapegoat here. She's the scapegoat. But the thing is here is that they are providing this information. I'm going to use air quotes. They're providing this information because they don't want top level officials to testify under oath. That's what's happening. That's literally what's happening here. That's it. So basically she is the one that did it. And let me see here. The thing is that Boasberg is wanting to revive his case against them. He is wanting to basically hold them in contempt of court. for having the plane go to El Salvador and sending those people to Sikhat, a concentration camp. So there's that. And hopefully he's successful. Hopefully the Trump administration is held in contempt. So there's that. You can read about this at NBC News. Is also on the AP. Politico has articles about it. So this information is definitely something that you can look into to get more details. But that's pretty much the gist of it. Our government purposely ignored a court order. What are we doing, Hector?
I thought that was well known. I don't see how it was ever a point of contention outside of their side. When we looked at the timing for the deportation, we just talked about this a couple of days ago. You actually correct me on the location. It wasn't Cubans. It was it Venezuelans?
Yeah, you got to remind me though. But what are we talking about? Oh, I found the video, Hector.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
When the order was given out not to deport them and they still went anyway.
Yeah, I got the video, but we'll play it after we talk about this. But yeah, so that's what it was. That's what it was. It was the Venezuelans, and yeah, and he stopped the plane, as you all know. All right, because again, I know some of you who are watching, you do this thing where you have to talk to Trump supporters also, just like Hector and I talk to Trump supporters damn near daily, right, Hector? We love our mental health.
Doing the best. Just the sweetest.
Yeah. So with that being said, he told them to turn that plane around because it was likely that the 261 Venezuelan migrants had not received due process, something that we talk about all the time. All right. This is a judge. All right. This is a judge affirming what we all know, that anyone and everyone who is on U.S. soil, all right, has a right to due process. All right. The only people, all right, who can escape due process are diplomats because they have diplomatic immunity. All right. They can flee. We saw that in the case with the diplomat from France who committed an assault on the hotel staffer in New York City. And he was able to just leave the country because he had diplomatic immunity. So there's that. I didn't even think I was going to reference that case, but I can get his name for us. Do you remember his name, Hector?
I do not.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that how we're expected to remember all of these names and stuff. And I'm just like, my memory don't work that way.
It's a lot of information.
It is.
I need to be a bit better at note taking, to be honest with you. But
yeah.
For what we do remember, it is a lot.
What do you say, Hector? Is a lot?
Yeah.
All right. So if you start taking notes, can you just share them with me? No, you were just talking low. You're good. Your mic is fine. Yeah. Can you just share your notes with me, please? I would appreciate it.
Let me do that. Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate you, friend. Okay. Let me see here. What was his name? It was Strauss-Kahn. Okay. That was his name. Dominique Strauss-Kahn was his name. That was his name. So yeah. But he was able to basically get away with it because he was a diplomat, and they're like the only people who don't get to face due process here in the States. But everyone else, including immigrants, migrants, whatever you want to call people, they get it. Tis all. I don't understand, like, how do we continuously argue these types of things though? That's my whole thing. I think I might go on a rant. I don't want to, so I'm just gonna play that beautiful bean footage. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play that beautiful bean footage. Once this thing gets off my screen, there we go. What was that? Okay, let's.
Photo here of the suspect. Of course, they blurred out his face, but they got it.
Hold on. Time out. I'm gonna bet it again. I bet my $2 in life savings. He white. He better not be light skinned. He better not be dark skinned. Oh, it better not be a black man.
It'd be. It's one of those things where you can't necessarily say.
What is that?
But you can kind of say.
What is that? He was taken alive. He's white. He was taken in alive. The man is white. Okay, he's white. He white. white. So there's that.
Awfully cozy.
Look how he has his hand gently. Look, you see it's gently placed there.
No grip, no
nothing. It's just gently placed. It's like, hey,
no,
buddy,
nothing.
hey, buddy, I'm gonna put the cuffs on you now. Like that's he's white.
I didn't take you down to the ground too hard, did I?
Yeah,
My fault.
no. Hey, do you want to grab Burger King? Hey,
Burger King.
Yeah, there's a Chick-fil-A right up the street. There's a Chick-fil-A right up the street. Do you want to go? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely a white guy. So there's that. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. I used to love those commercials for some reason. I don't know why. But let's watch it because here's the video on Trump and his gold.
You can't.
Oh, that's so loud.
You can't.
There we
The
go.
one thing with gold.
Why not?
You can't. The one thing with gold.
Why not?
You can't. You can't imitate gold. Real gold. There's no paint that imitates
So
gold.
these aren't like from Home Depot or something?
No, this is not Home Depot stuff.
No, not stuff you buy.
This is not Home Depot. The one thing with gold.
Why not?
It's definitely Home Depot. It's definitely Home Depot. Did you guys see it? I can make it
Shape is
bigger.
Wild. Could be a bit bigger.
Okay, I'll make it bigger. Just in case you didn't see it, I'll make it bigger. It's definitely Home Depot. Okay, let me see here. Okay. I'm going to do this so I can get that thing. It says, at the top it says, L-A-M. How you do a typo on laughing my ass off? But even Laura Ingraham knows all that gold shit in the Oval Office is complete fake. Okay, there we
The
go.
one thing with gold.
Why not?
You can't. You can't imitate.
It's
gold.
fake, y'all.
Real
It's
gold.
fake.
There's no paint that imitates
So
gold.
these aren't like from Home Depot?
No,
This is not gold leaf.
Home Depot stuff.
No, not stuff you buy.
This is not Home Depot. The one thing with gold.
You got irritated with her. You know.
He was mad. He was like, why you keep
No,
asking me
Steven.
questions?
Bitch, just say what the fuck I want you to say.
Hey, play along. Play along, goddammit. All right? Fuck you doing? All right? We went over this. All right? That is spray paint. All right? That is gold spray paint. The metallic kind is what that is. Maybe a matte finish and then they put a gloss over it is what it is. But that's not real gold. All right? I bet if she picked that up, Hector, it'd be light as a feather.
Correction, guys. Correction. The photo that I was showing, that was one of the guard members. That was Pew Pew. That was not a.
Oh, okay. I take it all back.
So that's
Then his hand being gently there was definitely warranted. Definitely
That's
warranted.
That's valid.
That's definitely warranted. I was wondering why he had on that uniform.
Because first I was looking, and then there was a little bit of confusion between if it was a National Guards member who may have done it in uniform.
Oh my God, I hope
Or
he's
someone
still
else.
okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, thank you for correcting that. That's very important when any type of misinformation is given, and especially, of course, because it wasn't on purpose. All right, then yeah, thank you so very much for correcting that, and I hope he's okay.
Why not?
You can't.
Let me exit out of this.
It's not
Okay.
about being right. It's about being accurate.
Exactly. That's what I always say. It's not about being right. That's when I'm like, I'm going to get a win. So I don't care about you winning. All right. I just want accuracy here. If you're telling me something that is true, is factual, then hey, guess what? I just learned something. But
Every day I wake up black.
you do. That's a fact. Say it loud, Hector. I'm black and I'm proud.
Amen.
All right. So with that being said, did you also hear that KKK Levitt's nephew's mother, because it's not a sister-in-law, all right, I can't even say if it's like a brother's ex-girlfriend, because per the reports, the woman, she never lived with the child ever, which is to me strange, but different strokes for different folks, or different folks, different strokes. However they say it. Shout out to Gary Coleman. But with that being said, she's been detained by ICE, and she is a DACA recipient because she came here in '98 as a child. Supposedly her travel visa expired in 1999, and she's been here. Her name is Bruna. I know that much. So Bruna is her name. And she was once arrested on suspicion of battery, but they don't mention anything about any charges or an actual conviction or anything of that nature. So she's been detained. She's set to be deported. And yeah, they're targeting DACA recipients now.
I'm assuming not a peep from Levitt.
Nothing yet. No, nothing yet. I haven't heard anything at the time when we went live, so nothing yet. I'll check for us. But yeah, I think that's odd because DACA is a policy that we have that, of course, you have to meet certain qualifications. You have to have been in the U.S. Basically permanently as of 2007. We know that you have to be of a certain age in order to actually qualify for it. But the thing about DACA is that it's been tied up in litigation since 2020 during the first Trump administration. And the Supreme Court hasn't ruled on whether or not it's constitutional or not. So while people can still renew their DACA status, you aren't able to apply. So they're not getting any new applications for it.
I think it's long overdue. I actually kind of comes as a surprise to me that this hasn't been sorted out, and probably they want to do it this election so that they can end it.
I would hold on. Yeah, I would think so. Oh, she has spoken out. She spoke out. Let me see here if this is anything.
I was just going to say,
I don't think she spoke out about it.
She didn't defend it. I would take a bet that she, if anything, said, "Good, glad. This is exactly what we want."
I don't think she spoke out about it.
Didn't see anything.
Mm-mm.
I think.
She hasn't.
I can see her walking back. I can see her just going, "Yeah, it's a good thing," and then her family's eating her alive in her group chats. But I can see her publicly saying she doesn't care.
You think so? I doubt it.
I don't think for a second that she would question it or show any type of regret or remorse or hurt. I don't think she would do that at all. I think if she does feel that way, she would never show it.
That woman doesn't have a soul. She not a soul. She don't have a spirit. She don't have a soul. She's empty on the inside. To get up there and lie the way that she does, you have to be empty on the inside. You don't possess any good within you the way that she behaves. So there's that. Yikes. But yeah, no, she hasn't said anything about Bruna. I don't want to mispronounce her name. Bruna Marcuzine or Marketzine. I'm not sure how you say it. Yeah, but nah, she hasn't said anything.
Okay.
So if she does, we'll definitely keep you updated. We will definitely keep you updated. Yeah, so we got Georgia, we had the news in DC, you mentioned something about Texas earlier.
Texas is going downhill, particularly in the field of education. We recently just had a ruling and the full implementation agreement, I should say, mind you, of the school voucher program that was passed last year in the state.
That is so bad.
Don't get me started. Those of you so unfamiliar with the case I'll break it down. So Texas is really big on defunding education. Trump and Greg Abbott are specifically working together heavily to have this be a testing ground for a lot of things they want to implement abroad. Yep. And you know that the Department of Education is a big target here in Texas. It's just reduced the first. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. You said abroad. You meant broadly.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Sorry.
Yes. So it started off with that bill that was passed, several other attempts that haven't gone through. The most recent one, which I'm still mad about, was November 4th. While the rest of the country was celebrating some of those wins, even in red states, Texas did not. We had 17 propositions, with most of the terrible ones passing with flying colors, and all of it being a portion of reducing the amount of taxes that people pay that goes into our school systems and using that as tax cuts. So that went through, and then this is going through. And the point of contention specifically with it is that there's been advocates who've been at least saying, okay, it passed. There's not much we can do about that. How can we ensure that this doesn't... The big thing is accountability. So there's one side of the aisle, there's been disability groups advocates, and they've been specifically saying what we need to do is ensure that people who claim disability, we still have the same evaluations to ensure your child is disabled, so on and so forth. Whereas the state of Texas is saying, well, no, we just need a note. We just need a note from your doctor, and the note is alone is allowing you to get the voucher off the bat. So they're doing away with the full evaluation, the assessment, the testing, and everything done to ensure that it is the kids who actually need it, disabled children, who would then get the vouchers. And I think their amount is increased. You can get up to 30,000, so it's different from the 10,300 limit.
Okay.
But as it sits right now, a doctor can just give a note, give a suspicion, just give a reason to say that he thinks your kid may be on the spectrum. And then that alone is the bare minimum standard for you to get that funding, which is extremely problematic because we have children who actually need it, and we know people lie. This has been gone over a few times in the committee, and it's not going through at all. The second thing is homeschoolers. This is actually where they walk this back. Homeschoolers got very excited in Texas because they thought they were going to get $10,300 for their homeschooling, and they reduced it to only $2,000. Do I care? No, I think it's good. But they reduced the amount that homeschoolers, even if you're in an accredited program, can get, and that's only up to $2,000.
Wow.
But yeah, that will be implemented literally early 2026. So we're going to see it immediately. And the stupid thing about this, and I was kind of talking about it a little bit earlier on a different panel, public schools in the state of Texas amount to about 9,000, a little over 9,000. And then for private schools, we have 1,800. Guess how many of the 1,800 private schools are accredited?
1,800 private schools. Guess how many are accredited? Shit. What? Less than 100? Like how many?
That would be so bad. 900. So
900. Half of them?
Only half. Yes.
Yeah, well, it's Texas, so I was like, go super low. Half of them? Damn.
That's fair.
That's
only
not
half
good.
of them are accredited. So there's that, and the fact
That's
that we
still not
simply
good.
do not have enough private schools in the state of Texas to even justify this aggressive funding that we're doing. And tired of people using the argument of school choice. It doesn't exist. The choices is for people who can already afford it, people who already afford private schools. Everywhere else, let's say you do have one in the area, it's typically far away. Like if you're in a more rural area, you may have to drive an hour to get to the school. So yeah, sure, you get a voucher, but you're getting an additional strain on yourself and your family. So it's really a joke. The idea of school choice is just choices for people who already have money, in which case you don't need a $10,000 handout.
Yeah, you don't.
Subsidy from the government, because that's what that is, since we want to cry about subsidies all the time. And it's I don't have good news about it. It passed. It's being implemented. All the checks and balances that they're trying to do now, like one of the examples I gave with disability, it's going away. It's going away. Oh, and preschoolers are also going to be eligible for the few amount, but that has some additional requirements. I forgot what that actually was. Let me pull this up here.
I don't think I have the capacity to go into how this administration is trying to dismiss children with disabilities. I don't think I have the capacity for it right now. It really bothers me. It brings tears to my eyes, because those are the children, whether it's a physical disability or a learning disability, those are the children that need the most care when it comes to the school system. Because what are our children not supposed to learn? Are they not supposed to learn? Because not every parent can stop working and provide a full, robust education to their child, because the government won't. And that's what seems to be happening here, Hector. It's like the government is saying, fuck your kid. It's like just saying, fuck your child. Your child doesn't matter. And, figure it out. Like, what happens to our kids when they're older? When they're not in school anymore, when they're not school age anymore? What do they do? Are they trying to make it so that like children that, let's say, like live with autism, like, okay, so I hate to make it personal, but it's hard for me not to, right? Bubba lives with autism. You know that, right? He lives with autism, but Bubba is what they consider high functioning autistic. And he, you wouldn't know that he lives with it until you got to know him. And you can see that the stems that he does, and the way he interacts socially, right? But with that being said, like, I think that Bubba is going to be perfectly fine. He's going to be able to work and do whatever it is that he wants to do, right? But that's because he's able to get an education, and he has the parents that he has. He has the grandparents that he has. He has the family that he has, right? The children who don't have that foundation, who don't have the tools necessary to help them learn how to cope and manage their emotions, what happens to those children? Do they go into the prison system? Are they regulated to working, let's say, like a factory job or something? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to be able to reach, their full potential? What happens to those children? And I feel like taking away education from them is just basically another way to say that you aren't worthy of reaching your full potential, your full potential. So that's how it feels like it's working over here. And I don't know why.
More suggestions that were made on the conversation when we talked about accountability to the comptroller's office, and that was the comptroller and chief financial officer who helped draft up the specifics. So state law already requires you to make sure that you're reporting on how many people apply to it, customer satisfaction, gifts, grants, and donations, the amount, and several other things like age, race, and sex.
Yeah.
There's people in public education who said, well, we'd like a little bit more information, because the big thing is, if we're going to implement this and it's going to happen, then we want to have as much data as possible to analyze it for the future and how successful it is. So one of the requirements that they put in is not only that we show how much money is being gifted and donated to the program, but who's doing it.
Yeah.
And that was huge to me. They threw that out the window. They said, no, it doesn't matter who's doing it. And I'm like, I think I'd want to know if an Alex Jones was a huge donor. I think I want to know if a Nick Fuentes was a huge donor. Then they wanted them to publish the number of spots that were available in the schools, because the big thing is, we have all these private schools available and ready for you to join, when the truth is some of them are full, and then the other ones, they still can deny you for any reason. Private schools can deny you for any reason. So you can think you get this voucher and like, I'm going to send my kid to a better school, but if they don't deem your child worthy,
yeah,
he's not getting in. And then what? So they wanted them to provide that information, and then they wanted to also put in the amount of money that they may recover from like expenses that they don't spend. Like, they wanted all this additional stuff put in, and the comptroller said no.
Yeah.
So it's just, they want this to be implemented. They want as few rules as possible. They do not want us to have the information available to review it later on and essentially determine if it's asked or not. And it's
the secrecy. That's the issue. It's the lack of transparency about it all. It's like, if people just knew what was happening and how it was happening, I think they would probably be okay with it. They not okay with it, but they would at least have a better understanding and will be able to figure out how to work within the bounds of the system that they're implementing. Because that's really, at the end of the day, like, when it's in place, that's really all that you can do. All right. Until change occurs, which is what we, of course, continue to fight for. But when they don't even tell you how it operates, how it works, what the hell are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? You can't do anything with that. You don't even know how it fucking works. They just continuously make it harder for people. This is it.
Public schools already have to put out their stats on who graduates.
Yeah.
They already have to put out post-secondary resources. They already have to put out like growth and like tutoring assistant, like those type of things that are available for the school. That's a requirement.
Yep.
And with private schools, they don't have to do
Any of that.
So it's like they get to keep everything hush hush.
Yep.
And mind you, it is our money. It is Texas money. Our taxpaying dollars to be going into this program, and we don't have every single fine tune available, which you would think, again, with the Republican Party running off of Doge and waste, fraud, and abuse, they would be all for every last one of these rules. I think every single person who pays taxes should be able to better look at what their taxpaying dollars is going towards, whether it's education, infrastructure, so on and so forth. But the GOP, when it comes to what they want, toss it out the window.
Exactly. That's pretty much it. We're going to talk about sports ball. Because one of my favorite things to do is pretend that I know about sports ball. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love it. I love doing it, Hector. It's really fun. There was a football game on Sunday, guys. Something called the NFL. You know, there was this team playing. They're the Super Bowl champions, the Eagles, right? I root for the Eagles because my mom is an Eagles fan, right? So there's that. So because my mom has been an Eagles fan since she was like 7 or 9 years old or something like that, I'm an Eagles fan also, okay? By proxy. And the Eagles played this team, all right? I'm not supposed to call them this because people say it's offensive, so I won't do it. But I like to call them the opposite of Cowboys. Think about it. All right. There's that. But with that being said, the Eagles lost. They literally lost by a field goal. That shit was sucky. Was it a field goal? Was it a field goal? It was 3 points. It was literally 3 points. They lost to the Cowgirls. There, I said it. They lost to the Cowgirls by 3 whole points. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. I don't understand how it happened. Do you think I watched the game? Absolutely not. All I did was check in during the fourth quarter, and I saw that the Eagles were up by a whole ass touchdown. And I was like, yeah, Eagles got this. Fly, Eagles, fly. And yeah, exactly. I was like, go Birds. And then all of a sudden, I looked at 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I was like, we got this. Then I look later, and it said final. It was like 27-24 or something. What was the damn score? What was the score? Some nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Don't make no damn sense. Yeah, it was 24-21 Cowboys. The Eagles are still the best. Okay, the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. All right. Do I know who they're going to play from the AFC? No. Okay, Hector, we have updating news about the shooting. We have more news about the shooting that we have to look into. Oh my gosh.
For once, Trump's Truth Social post, first one about it wasn't something ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Someone gone already?
Yeah, I don't know. I like to make sure that the news is correct before I report it. So I have to make sure that that's right. Won't get me out here saying incorrect info. I refuse. Okay. Also, guys, I might get a copyright for what I'm going to do at the end of the live today, but I am okay with that. Yeah, I'm going to mute the tube. You're right. Let me see here. Shooting. Let's see. Gotta go to Twitter. Twitter is where all the news happens. But okay, so the shooter was shot and taken into custody. I'm still reading that. I'm reading that they. So the West Virginia governor is Gotta pull this up, Hector.
What I'm seeing here, he made he's the one who mentioned the ones that were pew-pewed were members of.
Yeah.
Oh, they were West Virginia National Guard.
Yeah, West Virginia National Guardsmen. So Governor Patrick Morrisey, just 9 minutes ago, he tweeted, "It is with great sorrow that we can confirm both members of the West Virginia National Guard who were shot earlier today in Washington, D.C. have passed away from their injuries. These brave West Virginians lost their lives in the service of their country. We are in ongoing contact with federal officials as the investigation continues. Our entire state grieves with their families, their loved ones, and the Guard community. West Virginia will never forget their service or their sacrifice, and we will demand full accountability for this horrific act."
Oh,
Damn. Fucking A, man.
just like that.
Just like that. That is awful. Oh my gosh. My gosh. All we can do. Pray for this.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't put out more about the pew-pew. They seems to be handled a little bit different than the last time.
I don't know. Maybe they learned a lesson. I don't know. But this is sad. This is sad. This is really sad.
Not what we expected on our Wednesday morning itinerary or afternoon.
This is just very sad. I have so many thoughts like in my head. Like I'm thinking about like, of course, these people that these guys, their families. Like, what if they have children? You know, what if they have children? What if like, fucking A, man. What if they, they're married or, like just their families in general. And
you know what I'm thinking about?
I'm thinking about more. I'm just trying to make sure I choose my words carefully because 2 people have lost their lives. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about the fact that they didn't have to be there, and that's all I'm gonna say on that.
That part. That's part right there. No, you're right.
That's all I'm gonna say on that.
They didn't have to be there. Morrissey didn't have to send them there. Trump didn't have to request for them to be there. DC was experiencing a 30-year low in violent crime. And Trump sent them there, all for his experiment.
One crime went up.
Exactly.
By one crime, I mean literally one crime.
And it wasn't even violent a crime, though. It was a property crime. Wasn't it property?
I'm not sure about the property one, but I know arson went up by 1. We went from
That's a property crime.
Last year to 4. Yeah.
Yeah, arson's considered a property crime, not a violent crime. So yeah, that's that. 30-year low in violent crime, and they sent the Guard in. And here we are. Remember, Hector, when this first happened in August, when he first sent them out there, all right? The thing that we all said our worst fear was, people were mentioning 2 things, all right? We were mentioning that the Guard would harm a civilian, would shoot a civilian, or that the Guardsmen would be harmed. The Guardsmen being harmed was somewhat of like an afterthought because like they're the military. Nobody's actually going to try to attack the military because that's what Trump wants. We don't want to give him that because if that happens, that's going to give him his reason to, turn the military on civilians. And we know how people act. People, all right, tribalism. When people see themselves as part of a community, because the military is a community, and one of their own, all right, is harmed, whether that be injury or by death, if they are harmed, people seek vengeance. They want retribution. So Trump can literally use this to accomplish what it is he wants. All right. Trump wants complete control. He wants anyone who speaks out against him to suffer, to be imprisoned, or to be unalive. So with that being said, this is a tragic incident. All right. My heart goes out to those two guardsmen who lost their lives today due to gun violence. Definitely goes out to their families. I want more than just thoughts and prayers, guys. I want justice and I want reform. And unfortunately, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. I don't want to sound so dystopian or anything of that nature. It's only gonna get worse. What we're going to be dealing with, the consequence of this, and what the president is going to do, and how he's going to utilize and abuse this situation, this just tragic incident. All right, it's going to be like some shit we have not seen before in the United States of America. So keep your head on a swivel. What do you have to say, Hector?
I think it's one of those things where, in regards to the specific incidents, just got to get some more information. As for everything surrounding it in general, it's exactly what everyone was fearing when it comes to an increase in violence, not just for civilians, but on our men and women and people in uniform. So they didn't have to be there.
It didn't have to be there.
And it's unfortunate that they were, for the most ridiculous reasons. And that's not to excuse the person who did it. Absolutely not. But I just can't stop thinking about the fact that they could have been anywhere else doing some actual good.
Exactly.
Some actual good. And if for any reason somehow this was still supposed to happen and harm was going to come to them, they could have been doing a good thing. Instead of standing around, and as we know with that one report, not even getting paid to look tough.
Exactly.
It just makes no sense.
I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, I think we are about to wrap it up on that note. Yeah, Hector, are you going live today? Are you going to do the MAGA thing?
Probably around 5, so about 2 hours.
5 Central. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Cool. I might join you. I'm going to be a TikTok thought tonight. I'm using today as my day off, and likely tomorrow also, because I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be cooking food. I don't know why I'm cooking. Simply because of the fact that Bubba is not home. Bubba's not home for Thanksgiving. He's with his dad. My mom actually is on her way to Houston right now to be with her sister. So those two are going to do hot girl shit out there in Houston. And my stepdad is working all day today, so he'll probably sleep all day tomorrow. Who the hell am I cooking for?
You know what? I don't think it's about cooking for people. I enjoy cooking, especially when I really just want to try something new.
Don't tell anybody.
Just a new recipe, just to excite my taste buds again. And granted, I did my meal prep, so I have food at least till Friday. So I'm not gonna be doing anything special. Actually, I may do a shake. I may try something. Anyway, but you can just cook for yourself. You want to try something different.
I may do some potatoes. No, I'm not doing anything different. You want to know what I'm cooking?
What?
Okay. All right. I am cooking. What am I cooking? I am cooking, of course, a ham. I'm excited about the ham.
I'm a turkey person.
I am not a turkey person at all. I can't stand turkey. Blech. Turkey's so bleh to me. So ham. The only kind of turkey I like is fried turkey. And my uncle, who I should call, all right, is the only person I know that can fry a turkey pretty damn well. But ham, yams, the homemade kind. No, none of that canned stuff. No canned stuff. All right. I'm gonna peel the sweet potatoes and then slice them up, and then take like the brown sugar and some cane sugar and some lemon zest and a little bit of orange juice, and then like make it on the stove and then pop it in the oven so it can caramelize. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Let me see here. What else? So yams, collards. I'm doing greens. So collards and potato salad. I was thinking about doing mac and cheese, but I can't eat mac and cheese like I used to because I'm old. So there's that. And Bubba's not home. So if I do mac and I'm a child. If I do cook macaroni and cheese, it'll be on Sunday when Bubba comes home. And I'll probably do catfish for him also or something. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, and rolls. I'm going to do dinner rolls, of course. But no dessert because I can't do sweets anymore either because I'm old.
I'm not gonna lie. First off, that sounds fucking delicious. I may do me a damn Thanksgiving live.
Hey, if you do, I'm joining you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna be in the house tomorrow. Like, what am I gonna be doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm not going anywhere. So
exactly. Like, what am I gonna be doing?
I think I'm antagonize some folks. I've been brainstorming some topic ideas, some taglines that grab the people, and I got one. I think I may do, like Happy Thanksgiving. Did you stuff your turkeys or you stuff your head with Trump's lies? Like, I may do something like that.
Time out. Say that again. What did you say? What did you just say?
It's gonna be something like Happy Thanksgiving. Did you stuff your turkey or your head with Trump's lies? Something like that. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do some play on words with the holiday and the meats.
The meats.
Because tomorrow's live is just gonna be straight smoke. There's not gonna be no civility or anything like that. I'm gonna just be on a chill day, and I'm just gonna antagonize people. Why not? Why do you guys get to have a happy Thanksgiving? First off, fuck your holiday. Secondly, fuck you. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, why not? I'll be there. I might do a live tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will. If I do, it'll be by surprise. I ain't giving no warning. Probably won't schedule nothing. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't know. I am definitely though gonna cook. And when I cook, it's a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun because when I cook, my whole thing is that like you have to clean as you go. Do you clean as you go when you cook? The doggos are barking. I clean as I go when I cook. I think it's very, very important to do so. So there's that. If you don't clean as you cook, then I worry about you. You.
I don't clean as I cook.
I worry about you. Why not?
I understand it's a tool you can do. I don't have to, in the sense of like, I guess for the sake of clearing room.
Well, you're one person and you probably use like one pot.
No.
Oh.
Cooking several different things. Why would I be using one pot? No, it's just I have enough space. I can cut up this. I can have it over here. I can put this over here. I'm typically not making
Did I offend you?
When I'm typically not making a big mess when I'm cooking. It's just I just do it all at the end.
Oh, I wonder if I can convince my dad to make a sweet potato pie. Hey, Hector, sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
We've been over this.
Hector, sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
Why do you do this?
Hector, sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
I don't care for either. I've never been a pumpkin or sweet potato fan. I can do sweet potato a lot more than pumpkin.
You have this song.
Those groups.
You have this song that you play on your soundboard. It goes like this.
Who
are these niggas?
I don't know. I don't see the hype with any of the pies. I really don't. Like, if I like pie, it's going to be shit that has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. So, and I love pie, but not those two.
If you had to choose.
If I had to choose, then sure, sweet potato.
Say it with conviction.
I'm not convicted about either. I don't care for either.
Which
is just nasty.
Okay, good. All right. So you would go with sweet potato. Okay, because pumpkin's disgusting. Okay.
Sweet potato. I like sweet potato fries. I like other sweet potato things, but not in pie format.
I just got a suggestion for your topic, and then it just hit me because they used a word that I call my child, and I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" Right? I was like, "What?" But no, your topic tomorrow should say bread or Bubba stuffing.
Bread or Bubba stuffing is dope.
I hate it here.
Bread or Bubba stuffing is wild.
I hate it here.
Um,
I ain't gonna hold you, Hector. The spirit moves me. I might go live tonight, but I'm not sure.
you know, I half expected you to do when you said that.
What?
So you know when we do the dad joke lives,
Mm-hmm.
and then you say your joke, and there's a moment of silence, and then you reach for your screen, you hit the
Oh,
sound.
but I'm.
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it. I
You was
like,
waiting
she
on
gonna
the
do it.
sound effect?
She's gonna
Oh,
do
nah, I don't know how to do sound effects on this shit. How you do sound effects up here?
Oh, wait. Oh, because you have it set up in your thing.
Yeah, I'm on live. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what I'm
So
doing.
wait, if you have that hooked up to your phone, right, and then it plays the sound through your phone, then you would just hook it up to your computer and it play the sound through your computer.
Well, no, I was using the sound effects from TikTok though.
Oh, that was a TikTok sound effect.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it on here. Hold on.
I'm just clicking buttons. I don't want to do that. I don't know what that is. Stop. Don't do it.
Sound effects button. Yeah.
Where's that at?
So, at the bottom where it, like right above your CPU where you see
Oh,
settings,
right there.
enhance, sound effects. Yeah. Boom. That's it. There you go. See? We got it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now when you're gonna do dad jokes on studio, you got it right there.
Oh my god. Oh yes, I can wait. But no, I wanted to leave you all with this. Hector, you got anything you want to say to the people before we head out of here?
I was about to say thoughts and prayers.
Oh my god.
So 2 lives were lost today unnecessarily, and it's unfortunate. Hopefully the family is okay. I hope they get the care that they need, the emotional support that they need during these trying times. If you believe in a heaven, maybe those guys deserve to be there. But I don't know. Let's just hope that this doesn't happen again. Let's hope it doesn't increase. Let's hope there isn't more cases. And I say hope very loosely because it's kind of a guarantee that it will be. But call your loved ones. Look out for your family. Take care of yourself. Drink your water.
And say something kind about yourselves too.
And say something kind about yourself. And just be safe out here.
Be safe.
Be safe out here. That's the best I can tell you.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you guys all for coming in and supporting episode 3 of the show.
Yep.
Sorry about the hiccups that we had earlier.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But on that note, facts out.
Facts out. That's so funny. All right, guys, definitely. I just want to reiterate what you are, but it's okay. You try so hard. But I do want to reiterate what Hector said. Tragedy did strike our nation. Sadly, once again today, two of our service members' lives were lost. Especially right before a holiday where family is supposed to come together. So we do hope that their family can rejoice in the memory of their loved ones. We do hope that their families can still come together and take comfort in each other during this difficult time. And we just hope that good will come from tragedy. That good can come from this, that it could be a wake-up call. I know that's something that we maybe ask for each time we have this. And I hate to speak of it that way, but hopefully something good can come from it. So I'm going to choose to stay cautiously optimistic is what I'm going to choose. And we just definitely hope that their families find comfort in each other. I do want to leave you all with this because it is Thanksgiving. And we all could use, we could use a laugh. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not, but we're going to find out. So let me check here for you. I thought I had it up, but I guess I don't. Let's see here. I may have left it. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, we will be back later, guys. In about 2 hours, I will be back.
Yes, Hector will be back, and I'll be crashing per usual. Per the huge. All right, guys. I got it for you right here. Hold on one moment.
Oh, here we go.
I can't wait. I love it. I freaking love it. All right, guys. I want you to keep doing all other good things. Of course, keep doing all other good things and enjoy your family tomorrow. Enjoy the carbs tomorrow. Enjoy. And if you're not spending Thanksgiving with someone, all right, spend it with us because we'll likely be live too. So come hang out with us. But with that being said, you ready, Hector? Because I love this song. I love it. It's such a good song. Okay, there we go.
I got beans, cream, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, beans, cream, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
You name it.
Beans, cream, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, beans, cream, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, beans, cream, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, beans, cream, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Name it.
Beans, potatoes, tomatoes,
Hey,
creams, potatoes, tomatoes,
hey,
creams,
hey.
You know she turned it up behind that video, y'all. You know she turned it up behind that video.
You damn straight I am. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Enjoy yourselves. And with that, we are out of here. Deuces out.
Not the Santana.
What?
Bruh, we about to head out.
Deuces.
Ending. All right, catch you later.
Bye.
Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, you can do it.
I'm leaving out on this song.
Okay. Welcome in
Actually,
Santana
yes.
Raiders. Welcome in Santana Raiders.
What it is.
Literally we're wrapping up, but welcome in. We will be back live. I will be back live at 5 p.m. CST. We'll be talking to the Trump supporters, then get a little pre-Thanksgiving action going, and then I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow slamming them too. So we'll see. But welcome in. W Santana Raid.
You think I'm gonna get a copyright for this?
I don't think this is a copyright song.
I hope not.
It's like a thing that someone put together,
Okay.
right? Yeah, you shouldn't
Hope
get a
not.
copyright for this.
We'll see what
Unless he
happens.
copyrighted it, which would be smart, I guess.
I don't know, but we'll see what happens. All right. Anywho, guys, y'all go do some of the good things out there. Go do some of the good things. Hector's going to be live again at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I believe that's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So make sure you check him out. I'll come crash the party per usual because it's literally what I do. All right. I don't understand boundaries. Okay. So with that being said, guys, thank you again for tuning in over here on the TikToks and also on the Tube. Y'all are friggin' awesome, and deuces out.
Song.
Do you guys want a flash song the metallic Adidas, or do you guys want more dollar auctions? Let me know. Panda, we can go back to Panda too. I'm down. We have pandas in women's sizes and youth sizes. So for the metallic, the biggest size I have is going to be 9 women's. So we don't have that one. There's 9 seconds left for the Nike Vomeros. We're going to go back to we're going to do the Mellow 12s. We only have one size. And then we're going to go back to the pandas. And then we can do some men's sizes as well. All right, guys. 6Y, 7.5 women's. These are true to size. This is the Mellow 12. 60 seconds. Let's go. Tap in.
Ready to go. All on hand. 6Y, 7.5 women's.
Let's go. 45 seconds, guys, for a brand new pair of 12s with express shipping.
Brand new. Look at that. Very clean. 6Y, 7.5 women's with yellow. 23 12s.
They're so nice. I love those.
I think we just have regular size as of right now too. You get 6Y, 7.5 women's. Again, this one's on hand, ready to go. We just got them in. Literally just got them in. Again, I think we have 2 pairs left. 2 pairs, 6 by 7.5 women's still. They do retail at $160, I believe. Yes, period. Just go ahead and go to the orders tab of the page, request a refund, and we can go ahead and help you out as well there. 3 seconds, guys. We're not even halfway to retail and steel. Below retail steel. Below 50% retail steel. Clean pickup.
Ooh, we do have 11 women's in the ASIC Gel 1130s in the Rainy Lake colorway. Can we do that one?
Yes. So this is going to be 9.5 men's, 11 women's. Again, we have a beautiful, this is like the A6. It has a nice turquoise accent. So nice like turquoise blue, and then it's like a nice turquoise green.
60 seconds, guys. It's running. It's running. Let's go.
All brand new with tags. Again, ready to go, guys.
So these retail 100. 100 retail for this.
Again, A6 1130s, again, super comfortable as well. They do run true to size, and again, they're really some of the most practical, comfortable shoes on the market right now, too.
I love ASICs. They're super comfortable.
Yes.
They're very lightweight. If you guys are looking for a good daily wear that's lightweight, period. These are a great day-to-day wear. If you're in the medical field, if you're looking for a new running shoe, definitely place your bid now, because in 10 seconds, the last bidder is going to take a brand new pair of A6 home. Express shipping, guys. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 100 retail.
Yeah. Let's go, yeah. 11 women, something girly.
11 women, something girly. Let's see if I have any 10.5 pinball.
Do we have a song though? Like a song? We might have it. We might have 11 women in this one.
Samba? Alright, we can do all the sizes for the Sambas.
Again, we have the Samba core whites and black. So this one is 10 men's and 11 women's. 10 men's, 11 women's.
It's not necessarily girly, but it's definitely neutral and it's unisex, so really anybody can buy these.
Yes.
60 seconds, let's go. 10 men's, 11 women's. I think they want to go back to the pandas too.
Okay.
I see a lot of panda requests
We can do that, definitely.
after these.
We got the suede toe cap. Again, they do run true to size as opposed to those handballs, guys. They do run true to size. Here we go, guys. Again, all leather all the way around. They have the black accents on them too, ready to go. Any shoes in size 7 men's? Yes, we have grade school, and we even have men's shoes for that size too. Yes, we do have that one. We have that family affair.
Guys,
right here.
20 seconds. 20 seconds for the Adidas Sambas in the OG white color. This is a classic staple piece. I'm telling you, you're not going to want to sleep on these deals. We're not restocking on these. We are trying to clear shop, and you guys are going to help us do that. There's 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
And oh my goodness, with a Miss D with a snipe, Miss P. The retail on these, I believe, is 110.
Let's go. Guys, all of the essentials and snow day hoodies, clothing, everything in the shop is on sale right now.
Yes.
9.5.
So we're gonna go 9.5 men's. This is gonna be 10.5 women's. Here we go. 60 seconds, y'all. All brands new. Ready to go. Again, we have these all on hand here in Dallas, Texas. We're gonna get them all packed up and then shipped out Friday, guys. So Thursday, again, is obviously Thanksgiving. So Friday we'll get everything shipped. Again, y'all should be receiving them towards the middle of the week, towards the end of the week next week as well. If you do order as well. Here we go. Jordan 5s. I think that's our smallest size in that Aiden. I think we can do a flash sale on the Jordan 5 25th anniversary. We can definitely do those.
Guys, we're at $20. That is insane.
20 seconds, guys, at $20. Here we go.
We're so low.
Again, 9.5 men's, 10.5 women's. I think we can go like $2.59, Tito. I'm gonna say. Plus, there's some coupons there. I think it's like a $15 off coupon. Here we go. 3 seconds. We're at 32, and guys, Wow, $60 off. Crazy takeout.
And,
Guys, let's go.
Let's go 5 White Panda.
So 5 wide, we're gonna switch back to the pandas, guys. 5 wide, it's gonna be 6.
Also, if we can get to 350K likes, we'll drop another giveaway for you guys.
Yes. Yes, we're gonna do some flash sales here pretty soon, Tito. Again, we'll do some sneaker segments, and then we also have some streetwear too. Let's say, oh, how often do we do auctions? We are just, this is our first week doing auctions, guys. Again, it's gonna be a Black Friday sale too. So yeah, this is just for like Black Friday.
How much are you gonna do the softening price?
46 since it's Black Friday, so let's do
So
239.
it's 256.
Let's do 239.
And then there's coupons in the shop, guys. There's a 15